Hi, my name is Dee Thompson. Welcome once again to Dee Thompson Speaks. I promised that I would come back before you and finish up on the topic of vision. I stated earlier that without clear vision, people simply perish. And it is true. How many of you know people that have spent their entire lives fulfilling the visions and dreams that someone else has set for their own lives, only to wake up to your reality that every goal you once set was never met, and every vision and dream that you once had is dead, buried, long gone, laid at the tomb, never to be resurrected again. If not careful, these people become bitter, angry, and they turn into dream killers. And we all know them. They're everywhere. You can't even avoid them. They're at the grocery store. They're in the workplace. They are in your home. And yes, they even dress up and go to church. Well, we no longer need to continue to try to avoid dream killers. We just need to begin to work on changing their mindset, letting them know that wherever there is clear vision, there's also provision to fulfill your purpose and to achieve the things that you have set for your life. I was speaking with a client the other night that I'm coaching who's contemplating retiring from the sport of professional football in just a few years. And I asked him this question. I said, well, where do you see yourself 1 year after your retirement? 3 years, 5 years? What is the vision for your life and your family? I was thinking on what Lee Jampolsky said when he said this. He said at least 3 times a day, think on those things that are most important to you and have the courage and the wisdom to build your life around your answer. What a profound statement. And as I began to talk with this young man, he began to say to me, Dee, what's really, really important to me is being there for my family, being and finally having dinner at 5 o'clock at a normal hour, being there at a parent-teacher conference. Wow. I want to be there for the birth of my children. I no longer want to be deprived of cutting that umbilical cord. You see, it's those things that are important to me. I've had everything. I've had riches and wealth and money and cars and fame and all the accolades that one man can acclaim. But I just want to be there for my family. Money is not important to me. Well, it's not, I ask. I said, well, if money is not important to you, then we need to carefully construct and strategically map out a plan so that you can begin to live comfortably without it. I heard someone once say, money isn't everything, but it's right up there with oxygen. I need it to survive. Well, this young man said, well, Dee, you know what? Let's begin to retailor that plan, because who was going to volunteer to present this proposal to your wife and stand around and wait for her to answer whether she can live comfortably or not without money? Well, as we begin to laugh, the point was very clear. We need to have clear vision. You see, it was Helen Keller who said this. Helen was born with her vision and her hearing and was struck with a sudden illness, and she lost both by the age of 19 months. And she had this to say about vision. She said, the most pathetic person in the world is one who has their sight but lack vision. And I agree with Helen. You must have clear vision. You must begin to pursue your passion and your purpose. You must begin to see into your future and extract all of those things that are lying dormant within you. You need to begin to pursue greatness. Well, my name is Dee Thompson, and I'm going to come back before you again very soon and finish up on another topic that's going to be relevant to your life and help you to achieve purpose. My name is Dee Thompson.